Hello, this is the PowerPoint presentation by Group 8 on Topic 3 for the course of Econ 7021. In the presentation, we'll be introducing the topic, then we'll be talking about analysis, which includes fiscal policy in economic recession as well as fiscal policy in economic boom. Then we'll be concluding the topic. So let's move on to the next slide. As we observe, potential output is the level of output where all the resources of the economy are fully utilized and there is a full employment, that is natural level of unemployment. Like an individual budget, there is government budget that has two parts, income and expenditure. Government income is tax revenue and expenditure is government purchases. When tax revenue exceeds government expenditure, there is a surplus. And when tax revenue is less than government expenditure, there is a deficit budget. So, running a deficit means increasing government expenditure by increasing government spending and decreasing tax. Running a surplus budget is just opposite. In business cycle, when the actual output is below the potential level of output, economy falls in recession, and when the actual output is above the potential level of output, the economy is in boom. In part B, we will analyze the macroeconomist view by using Keynesian cross theory. This theory is introduced by J.M. Keynes, a closed economy model in which income is determined by expenditure. The planned expenditure is a function of consumption, investment, and government spending in the closed economy. Here, the planned expenditure or aggregate expenditure curve is upward sloping since consumer will have larger demand with a rise in disposable income, which increases with total output in the economy. The equilibrium condition of output in long run is potential level is Y bar and the economy has full employment level. Before the economic recession, the economy was in potential level at point B where Y2 is potential level of output. However, when the economy is in recession, the actual output of the economy is decreased to Y1 at point A, which is less than the potential one. So, how the government can do to reach the economy to potential level at Y2? In this case, the government uses expansionary fiscal policy or running deficit by increasing government expenditure or decreasing tax. The question is, what is the impact of increasing in government purchases? When the government increases its spending, it will directly increase planned expenditure and output. Therefore, the PE curve will shift upward to PE2 by the distance of multiplier of government purchases, that is 1 over 1 minus MPC at point B. The output increases from Y1 to Y2. Similarly, the government can decrease tax. As you can observe from the diagram, a decrease in tax will indirectly impact on P and Y through increasing consumption. When the government reduces tax, consumers will have more money to consume and invest, resulting increase in consumption. Therefore, P will shift upward by the distance of taxes multiplier, that is MPC over 1 minus MPC from point A to point B, as well as the output will increase from Y1 to Y2. The expansionary fiscal policy, that is increasing government spending, causes IS curve shift to the right from IS1 to IS2 to reach the potential level of output Y2. There will be same impact when decreasing tax. In the slide, the expansionary fiscal policy, that is increasing government spending, causes the AD curve shift to the right from AD1 to AD2 to reach the potential level of output Y2 in the economy. There will be same impact when decreasing tax. The important thing to note here is instead of expansionary fiscal policy, if the government implemented a contractionary fiscal policy, what would happen to the economy? Of course, the economy would be even worse. Therefore, the contractionary fiscal policy is not appropriate measure when the economy is in recession. Now let's consider economy is in boom. Before an economic boom, the economy was in potential level at point B, where Y2 is potential level of output. Now due to economic boom, the actual output of the economy has increased to point A, where the actual level of output Y1 is greater than potential level of output. Again, the government has two options: budget surplus or budget deficit. In next slides, we will see the effect of budget surplus of the government in the economy when the government uses contractionary fiscal policy by decreasing government expenditure or increasing tax. When government decreases its spending, it will directly decrease planned expenditure and output, which shifts the planned expenditure curve downwards by the distance of government purchase multiplier, that is 1 over 1 minus MPC, from P1 to P2 to reach the potential level of output at Y2. As you can see from the graph, when government increases tax, which will directly impact in decreasing in consumption due to reducing in disposable income, planned expenditure and income will decrease. So planned expenditure curve will shift downward from P1 to P2 by distance of tax multiplier. At the same time, the output will reach to potential level at Y2. What is the impact of reducing tax in ISLM model? As we observed in previous slide, when government increases tax, planned expenditure and income reduced. In this slide, IS curve will shift to the left from IS1 to IS2 and output will reduce from Y1 to Y2. However, interest rate decreases from R1 to R2. We can see in the contractionary fiscal policy, by decreasing government spending causes the AD curve shift to the left from AD1 to AD2 to reach the potential level of output in the economy. There will be same impact while increasing tax. We should note here, instead of contractionary fiscal policy, if government implemented expansionary fiscal policy, what would happen to the economy? Of course, the economy would move further from potential level. Therefore, the expansionary fiscal policy is not appropriate in this case. Now we conclude that it's beneficial to run expansionary fiscal policy while economy is in recession and contractionary fiscal policy while economy is in boom. Therefore, the argument made by some macroeconomists makes sense. At last, I want to thank all the team members of Econ 7021. Thank you very much for your time and patience.